Welcome to Brand for Good, the show for purpose-driven leaders who want to build timeless brands and create sustainable impact. I'm Lorraine Sugart, former PR and marketing executive turned founder of the disruptive agency Prosper for Purpose. I've worked with some of the world's most beloved brands, and I'm here to help you elevate your brand identity, visibility, influence, and impact. Are you ready to brand for good? Let's go. Welcome back to Brand for Good. Today, I want to talk about the number one way to cut through the noise in your market. And trust me, every market is noisy. Let me start with a story. A couple of weeks ago, I indulged in some Sunday scrolling on social. In addition to the usual noise from business owners touting how they work an hour a day and make millions from passive income, there was another trend that I noticed is continuing to grow. Many business coaches and other experts are proclaiming that every piece of content you write should be selling something. And unfortunately, I see more and more small service businesses that are doing just that. Now, I 100% know this advice to not be true. And the next day, I was still thinking about it. So I wrote a post about it on LinkedIn that got quite a bit of attention. So I thought, I'm going to turn this into an episode. So, as a professional communicator with more than 3 decades of experience, here's why I think that philosophy will actually hurt any business inclined to follow. Okay, let's break it down. When a business is always selling, it's transactional. People view that business as a commodity and will typically buy only based on price. So what happens is once a competitor makes the same offer selling the same widget for less or gains more reach in the market due to advertising or a bigger audience, the first business is going to flounder because people don't care where they get that service. Why don't they care? Because the business doesn't have a strong brand. They've built their brand around what they sell. The company has not offered value in advance to build connection and trust with their potential customers. They haven't talked about their values or their purpose, their reason for being. And so as a result, there's no emotional relationship between the audience and the business. So now I want to share one other trend that worries me, and it's the copied content trend. What do I mean? There are dozens of entrepreneurs out there literally copying other entrepreneurs' content. From social posts to sales pages, it's shocking, it's disrespectful, and it's illegal. Most entrepreneurs are good people, and they want other entrepreneurs to succeed, but not by passing someone else's work off as their own. I know people who have had this happen to them, and although the copied content was ultimately shut down, it was a major investment of time and emotion and sometimes even legal fees. The silver lining is that the people I know had loyal followers who alerted them to the copiers. So I'm using these 2 extreme examples to demonstrate 2 big mistakes that I see in marketing right now. The solution, however, is really the same for both. And that is to focus on building your brand. And that is the number one way to cut through the noise. And here's why. Any business, whether it's a company of 1 or 100, needs to focus on building its brand if it wants to achieve long-term growth. Your brand builds influence, reputation, and authority when you do it right. And real experts know this. They don't post an email every day about their latest offer. Instead, they serve their followers and their subscribers with valuable content. They earn their right to sell. Businesses that build strong brands from identity to experience also choose long-term value over short-term gain. This means they're focused on transformation rather than transactions. They're creating thought leadership type content with original ideas rather than using AI or copying their peers. And that, my friends, is how they actually cut through the noisy market. And you can too. Their content seeks to educate and inspire, to build a network of people who know, like, and trust them so that when they do make offers, they have an audience who already wants what they offer and will invest with them and invest more because these experts have already proven themselves worthy. So, in this era of writing clickbait or not writing anything original at all, you can succeed here by being the leader your people are seeking. What's wrong in your market? What truth do you believe that no one else is talking about? What is the change in your industry, in your neighborhood, or even in the world that you seek? Talk about that. Write about that. Connect with the people you want to serve and show them why you're worthy of their trust. So we know that people typically buy based on emotion. And when we focus on building that emotional connection with them authentically and ethically, we can offer real value and charge accordingly. And then we can more deeply serve the people we founded our businesses to help. Until next week, let's brand for good. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Brand for Good show. If you like what you heard, please hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode and leave a review so other purpose-driven leaders can find this valuable content. To learn more about building a brand for good, please visit prosperforpurpose.com for more resources and information on all the ways you can work with us.